what's up you guys? I'm back and it's 2017 and I know I haven't been here for a while. The last time I posted was like back in December. But I'm back and I'm better. Hey. Okay, no, anyway. So, yeah, I'm back for another YouTube video, my first YouTube video for 2017, and honestly, I think I'm just gonna start off with what happened and why I was inactive. So, let's get right into the video.
Okay, so as you see, I was gone the whole entire December. I made that last video about the Christmas tree. Okay, anyway, so, yeah, so I was going through school stress. Like, I was stressed out from school. I had all these tests to do. I had a lot of stuff to make up, and back on December 18th, I'd say a week before Christmas, we had got a call. One of my uncles were sick during the summer, around the Justin Bieber concert time, and we went to go see him. So we got a call on the 18th of December saying that he passed away. So we were really close, and it wasn't the right time to get that call because, I mean, like, the next week is Christmas, so it's like, okay, like, that's horrible. And we weren't planning on going back to Pittsburgh for the winter.
We are going to fast forward through the
so
slow part and the
like
sad part of the story, and we're just going to go straight into the good part. So if you want to listen to it, go ahead, but if not, fast forward till you find the good part of the story. So, okay, bye.
Me and him are really close. I used to stay over his house all the time. Me and my cousins are really close, and yeah, so I got a call about that. So it was a really busy month, and we had traveled back home to Pittsburgh. We had to go see him, obviously, but yeah, it was very depressing. It wasn't something you would just want to go home for, you know what I mean? That's the third funeral I attended this year. So, yeah, so that's how that went. But, on other notes, I mean, yeah, that's just that. that's really just, yeah, rest in peace, Uncle Dad. I mean, love you, gotta move on. We're gonna celebrate you in a good way, the best way. My family was lit, though, let me tell you that. These people were lit. It was turned. They had the music blasting. They had a party, but we was all knocked out by like 8 o'clock. I was asleep. My aunt was asleep. Everybody else was asleep. So that's how that went. It was my mom's brother, by the way, just in case if you guys were wondering. It was my mom's brother. So yeah, but let's get into a good spirit because that was 2016. It is now 2017, and we came home the day before New Year's because my mom said she did not want to bring in New Year's in Pittsburgh, so she was like, we're just gonna go straight home the 31st. And yeah, so oh yeah, and by the way, the 30th was my niece's birthday. She just turned 10. I'm so happy. And yeah, I love you, Maya. Happy late birthday. I was supposed to come sing you something, but I forgot anyway. So let's get in a good mood.
So let me tell you guys what's going on about my life. So yeah, you guys know like how last time I'm like all single and stuff. Well, that's never changed because I'm still single. Okay. So anyway, so now as you guys know, I play Xbox. I'm an Xbox player, Xbox One. If you want to add me, I will be happy to put it down below so you guys can go add my gamer tag and we can play some GTA or something. But you know, yes, I sound a little nauseated, okay? Yeah, I do. But anyway, so I have been in and out of Xbox relationships. Like, I don't know what's going on. First, it was this guy. He's from Massachusetts. If you're watching this, what's up? But I doubt you'll ever watch this because I don't talk to you anymore. But first, it was this guy, and he's from Massachusetts, and he's like, oh yeah, he was trying to get to know me and stuff. And now it's this other kid from, oops, if you're gonna watch this, you're gonna be a little mad because I'm about to put you on the spot. But it's this other kid from Kentucky, and like, so let me tell you the drama about that one. So like about 2 3 weeks ago, nope, 2 weeks ago, I don't even know if it's been 2 weeks, I don't know, so it's probably been 2 or 3 weeks, right? So it's about 2 weeks ago. I had met this kid. I'm not gonna call him by his actual name. I'm just gonna call him Snowflake, okay? We're gonna call him Snowflake. So Snowflake and my ex-boyfriend, I'm not even gonna call my ex-boyfriend's name. My ex-boyfriend's name is gonna be Buttercake, okay? Buttercake. So Snowflake and Buttercake. Snowflake's the new guy, Buttercake is the ex-boyfriend. So, Buttercake and I, we were on Xbox, right? So this is like the first time we've ever talked in like how many years? No, I'm joking, not years, but like months. And I haven't talked to him in like so long, so I'm just like, okay, I'll go join the party with him on Xbox or whatever. So I'm on Xbox, and so he invites Snowflake to the party, or I guess Snowflake just joined. I don't know. I obviously don't care how this happened, but he joined the party. And so me being Desiree, you know, I'm just a little funny. I just act crazy. I'm just like, yeah, you suck, even though I know I suck at all games and Xbox. Like, I'm just a little noob at this stuff. But anyway, so I'm just talking trash, and me and this kid like start having, like, we're just talking, we're like laughing and everything. So I'm like, oh, this kid's cool or whatever, you know. So he's like, yeah, what's you guys' Instagram? I'm gonna add you on Instagram. I was like, yeah, let me get your Instagram. So we follow each other on Instagram. So it's like nighttime, and I didn't know what I was doing. I don't know why I did this, but he's 16. He's my age, okay? He's around my age. He's not no older. He's not no younger. He's 16. So he talks to me on Instagram, and I'm like, you know how like you don't feel like being on Instagram all night long, so you just kind of like move it to the side, and you're just like, oh no, I'll just like give him my number so he can text me. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna give you my number and you can text me and you can talk to me from there. So as we're being just friends, we're just talking, and I'm like, oh, this is no biggie, like we're just friends, he's just my Xbox buddy, blah 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 blah. So we're starting to talk, and we're getting to know each other, and then we get bored. So I'm like, I don't know what to talk about with this kid, because I mean, like, he has no conversation whatsoever. So I'm just like, okay. So as we're talking and stuff, he has the nerve, he's like, well, how about you just ask questions so we can get into like deep conversation, or like so you can get to know me. And I'm like, yeah, sure. So he's like, Snowflake, it's a snowflake, by the way. So he's like, so I'm like, do you like anyone? He's like, maybe. And I'm like, okay, like you could tell me. I was like, I'm pretty sure I don't know who she is. And the thing is, like, let me tell you, we live in 2 different states. So if you're gonna sit here and say, oh, you do know her, well, obviously I'm gonna think it's me, because I mean, like, who else do you know in North Carolina that's a female that you've talked to on Xbox that you actually know? Like, come on. So he's like, yeah, I think you do know her. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, is it me? And then he's like, oh, is it you? Duh, that's why I'm asking you. I don't know, that's why I'm asking you. But duh, I should have thought, like, duh. Well, I was like, yeah, then I guess it is me. And he was like, well, do you like me? So, you know, me, I'm just like, yeah, I'm like low-key feeling this guy. Like, he's kind of cool, you know? So I'm just like, yeah. So he's like, okay, cool, because I like you. And I'm like, oh snap, like stuff's about to get serious and stuff. Well, that's just different, because nothing got serious. So let me tell you what happened. So then he was like, no, what did he say? He was like, you know, he didn't even say anything. He just kept going. He was like, oh, we can start talking. Yeah, sure, we can start talking. I don't care. I'm not, you know, I've done distance relationships before. I'm not, you know, rushing you for anything. I'm not gonna do anything like that. So you can just talk to me. We're gonna talk. We're gonna be friends. We're cool. That's it. So a couple days go by. I told you I went home, and to remind you, me and this kid is talking, like we're like low-key flirting with each other, blah 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 blah. But then after he tells me he likes me, his conversation just drops. By the way, I was in Pittsburgh when he told me this, so yeah. So I'm like talking to him, and the next thing you know, he's just one-wording me. And I'm just like, is this supposed to happen? Like, is this what happens when people talk? Like, I'm pretty sure I've talked to plenty of guys and we never just had one-word conversations. Like, no. So he's like, oh, I'm like, well, dude, I don't know if I should even talk to you, because you're like one-wording me every time I'm like asking you a question. You're just like, yeah, no, sure, okay. And then he'll hit me with the K. Like, don't do that. Like, how you gonna sit here and say you like somebody, you hitting them with K's? Do I look like the K? Like, do I look like you? So I'm like, okay, obviously, and this gives signs because me and my other friend talked about it. But like, let me just keep staying on the same subject. Okay, so me and him were talking, and then I'm like talking to my friend. I'm like, dude, you know, like, am I supposed to be talking to the kid? Like, am I supposed to be putting all the effort in, or is it supposed to be like a mutual thing? Like, he's supposed to put effort, I'm supposed to put effort, like to show that they actually like each other. So I'm just like, okay. So after I kind of realized the little one-word responses and stuff like that, I'm just like, oh, I see, he's really not into me. Maybe I should back off a little bit, because, you know, some people is probably like, oh, I thought I liked her, but I didn't. So I'm just like, okay, let me back off. So then I realized, after I spoke up about it, I was like, dude, I was like, you keep I said, you're one-wording me. He's like, yeah, I know. And I'm like, you have no conversation. I don't like this. And he's like, you don't either. Yes, I do, because I've been sitting here talking to you the whole time and you're not even responding to half the things I'm talking about. You're just like, oh, okay. Like, no, you don't do that. What's wrong with you? Snowflake, are you dumb? Are you retarded? Like, that's not what you do to a person that you like. And I'm just like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. So he's like, yeah, you don't have conversation either. I'm like, well, I try more than I do. He's like, yeah, that's because I don't try. Because I don't try.
At this point, Desiree knew.
Don't try. So I was like, okay, that's a definite, like, he just let me know, like, I don't like you. You're not worth my time. That's just it. I don't want to. You know, that was just it. So that just hit me in the face. I was like, hold on. Like, you don't got, okay, you don't want to try. I'm not going to try either. So then he asked me, he was like, I don't know if this was, oh no, because on New Year's Day, I was kind of acting like real weird on the line. I'm going to admit it, I was acting a little weird because I was like, you're weird, like, get away from me. Okay, anyway. So he asked me when I was coming back home to North Carolina. Flip. Anyway, so I was coming back from North Carolina from Pittsburgh, and he asked me in the car, like, are we talking or are we just good friends? And I was like, well, I think we're just good friends because I don't think you're ready to even be in a long distance talking relationship, just saying, if that's even a thing. I don't think you're ready. Like, I was like, are you ready? He's like, no. So I was like, okay, then we're just good friends, because I mean, I'm not gonna force anybody into something they don't want to do, you know what I mean? So I was just like, to the left, to the left, like, don't got that to do, like, goodbye, shabai, done what you should done, we're just friends. So he's like, I'm like, you can't be mad about it though. And I'm like, are you mad? He's like, yeah, a little bit, but I guess it's just for the best. And I'm like, for the best? Like, okay, yeah, it probably is, but like, if you want to talk to me, you just let me know. Like, don't sit here and act all weird and nonchalant about it. I mean, just like, talk to me. Like, I don't understand. So I'm just like, yeah. Talk, like, whatever. If you want to talk, we can talk. If you don't, you don't. If you want to be friends, we're just gonna be friends. Like, I don't have a problem with it. So I'm just like, I don't, like, it is what you want to do. If you want to talk, you can talk. If you don't want to talk, we don't gotta talk. And I'm just like, it is what it is. So he's like, okay, well, we're just gonna talk and see where it goes. Well, that talking just went straight into one word in conversation. So that's when I texted him the next day, and I was like, I feel like we should just be friends. And then when I tell him I just want to be friends, now he wants to sit here and bring up conversations and try to talk to me again just so I can be like talking to me. Like, no, you should have did this when we were actually talking. But you weren't even really talking. I was the one talking. Do you understand the struggle I'm going through, y'all? Like, I was just like, okay. And the thing is, I like started liking the kid even more when I told him I just wanted to be friends. I'm like, yeah, I wanted to get him to know, like, I wanted to get to know him on a friendly basis. Like, I told him, I was like, I just want to be friends with you. I don't think this is gonna work. I just feel like we should just be friends and see where it goes from there. And he's like, yeah, okay. So then that night, he's like trying to talk to me or whatever, flirting and trying to get on my nerves and this, that, and the other. But then he starts ignoring my text messages. He starts leaving me on red, and I'm like, I'm not finna sit here and chase after you. So deuces, like, bye. So after that, I talked to my friend, and we're gonna call him Bubblegum. I know I keep coming up with candy names, but we're gonna call him Bubblegum. So Bubblegum, I got his number again. He's pretty big on Instagram. He was, but he kept making his accounts private. He doesn't want to be dealt with people, so we're gonna call him Bubblegum. He lives in New York. He's 19 years old. He's one of my good friends. I've talked to him since like maybe 2 years ago, maybe, I don't know. So I'm talking to him, and he's telling me about how he got lit for New Year's while I was in the house, sleep. I was in the bed, sleep, because I was so tired. I didn't want to be bothered. So anyway, so I was talking to him, and I was like talking to him about Snowflake, and I'm like, dude, like, I was like, I don't know, I think I like this kid, but I don't think he likes me back. And he's like, well, he probably don't like you back. He's probably just one of those kids that's like trying to get in your feelings and trying to play with you and stuff like that. Because let me tell you what Snowflake said before we started talking. He was just telling me how he was talking to one of his ex-girlfriends because he was dating somebody that he said they broke up, and he was talking to them. So then I was like, okay, that's cool. And then he tells me that we're talking. I'm like, oh, okay, but don't forget, I ain't stupid. I got that in the back of my head. And then when I tell him we're just good friends, then he goes and tries to tell me the next day. He sends me a picture and he's like, oh yeah, this is the girl I'm talking to, but she has a boyfriend. Like, you're dirty. Obviously she don't like you. She didn't choose you. Anyway, so we're not even gonna get into that spill. We're just gonna keep going. So me and my little friend Bubblegum. He is one of the realest friends I have. He's mature, of course, and he was like, girl, like, you need to let him, he said, you're still talking to him, and he just told you that he was talking to like 2 different females in between you and him talking. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, girl, like, are you dumb? And I'm like, no. He's like, you need to play with him, like, play with his feelings, like, get him on that good side and scoop him up, then break his heart. But I'm like, I don't do that. I mean, I did it before to other people, not to Snowflake, but I did it before, and I'm just like, I don't want that, because that's like karma coming right back on you, and you're gonna get your feelings played, and then that's just that. But I was like, I'm not gonna sit here and keep playing some of these dirty little games. Like, I'm just not with that. Like, no, we just don't do that. No, that's just dead. You don't do that. If you're gonna sit here and talk, you're gonna talk, but don't play my feelings like that. So I was like, you know what, I'm done texting this kid. If he texts me, I'm just gonna be nice, but I'm not gonna sit here and try to get caught up in the little feelings, because I forgot who I was for him. I'm like, Desiree doesn't catch feelings for nobody. Like, what I look like, I don't catch feelings. I don't like people. I don't get along with people. Well, yeah, I do, but I don't like people. I haven't had a boyfriend over a good 3 years, maybe, since 3 years. It's 2017, so it's been 3 years. 3 years tops. And I'm like, I don't like people. Like, that's just it. I don't mess with people. So I'm just like, I can't let no boy from another state try to sit here and play with my feelings. Like, that's just shit, dead. I don't got that to do. So makes, you know, after all that good stuff, this was a really long story, I know, but that was just it. I mean, honestly, to be fair with y'all, don't fall for that. Like, if a guy sit here and try to tell you that he likes you, or that, you know, like, he just wants to talk to you, and he's sitting here one-wording you, don't fall for it. But on other good notes, how about you guys like and subscribe my video? Yeah, I said that in the very last minute because I'm about to get off. And yeah, again, I mean, yeah, how about you guys actually comment below and tell me how you guys had fun for Christmas, what you guys did, where you guys went, and what you did for New Year's, because let me just tell you now, I was asleep both times. So yeah, like, let me know. I would love to get to know what you guys did. So yeah, you guys should go follow my Twitter, my Instagram, my YouTube channel. Of course, if you're on my YouTube channel, just go, you know, subscribe and like my video, and I will list all my accounts below, down at the bottom. And yeah, comment what you think I should do next. Also comment what you guys did, like I said like 30 seconds ago. Tell me what you guys did for break. I would really, you know, love to know what you guys did. But definitely let me know more challenges, or some challenges. I'll do a challenge, I'll do some experiments, I'll do anything you guys want. Just come talk to me. I love you guys so much. Can't wait to get to know all of you 2017, because I'm gonna be posting a lot more this year, you guys. So peace out.